I don't gotta submit to my man unless he a godly man, unless he moving.
I really like what this brother is saying, and I actually want to just add to it. So I'm going to First Peter, but instead of going to 3, I'm going to back it up to First Peter 2, and I'm going to start in 24. So here in 24, it starts with, who himself bore our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, having died to sin, might live for righteousness, by whose stripes you were healed. For you were like sheep going astray, but have now returned to the shepherd and overseer of your soul. So, continuing on, goes into 1 Peter 3, where it starts with, wives, likewise, be submissive to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they without a word may be won by the conduct of their lives, when they observe your chaste conduct accompanied by fear. Do not let your adornment be merely outward, arranging the hair, wearing gold, or putting on fine apparel. Rather, let it be hidden person of the heart, with the incorruptible beauty of a gentle and a quiet spirit, which is very precious in the sight of God. Wow. That's that is so convicting, you guys. I can only speak for myself, but that is just so convicting, because I know so many of us find ourselves in the trap, in the snare, the enemy snare, that tells us, oh, if he is not doing what he should be doing, then we don't need to submit. And I really want to thank this brother for pointing this out. I really needed this word. And I hope that some of you also are encouraged. And, that doesn't mean to be a doormat by any shape or form. Like, if you're in an abusive relationship or anything like that, and somebody's treating you terribly, that's a different story. But we're talking about here is just not submitting because the person that you married is not saved. You most likely knew that when you married that person, and you still did anyway. Or if you got saved after the fact, then it's even more so important, as it reminds us in that verse right before that First Peter 3, before it starts, where it says that, for you were like sheep going astray, but have now returned to the shepherd and overseer of your souls. So we desperately want our adorning, and I love adorning myself, but like, that God is saying, don't just do it merely outwardly,